What's up, guys? Welcome to my broadcast rotate device. What? What's up, guys? Welcome to the broadcast. Welcome you to this is girl Princess. Welcome to my channel. I love to vlog. Okay, you guys. So this is gonna be my take on the whole, R. Kelly situation. I've been meaning to make this video, but I've been delaying it. But oh crap. See, now I can't do it that way. I have to do it this way, the live. It won't let me do it rotated. Um so my thing is, I know from watching the Aaliyah movie that R. Kelly used to date Aaliyah. And at the time, I believe Aaliyah was 15 and he was clearly a grown man, maybe in the 20s or something. And they even got married based on watching, the Aaliyah movie that was on Lifetime, the Aaliyah biopic. They got married. She was young. She was in the studio singing, with him, and he heard her, and I guess he fell in love with her voice and whatever. But she was just a freaking kid. And I feel like that is so perverted. He even went as far as marrying her. Of course, as soon as the parents found out, based on the Aaliyah biopic, that's what I'm speaking of, they made, they made them get an annulment. So yeah, basically what that is, it didn't happen. They made it go away. She's very sick, like she was just a kid. And R. Kelly was so wrong for that. I don't understand why does he like little girls. I always wonder that, like, why he's into young girls, like 15 and up, and he's a grown man. That is sick and perverted. And I'm surprised he didn't get caught over these years, because they knew he dated Aaliyah, and she was clearly a minor. She was like 15. I don't understand why did it take so long for all this stuff to come out, because he's been doing this for as long as I can remember. And I don't understand, like, why everybody all of a sudden is speaking out now. I just saw on the news that they were saying that he held this girl captive. I guess that's what the parents were saying on the news. But then the girl was 18, and then I guess she was at college or something, and he took her and I guess offered her like a record deal or something to sing or whatever. And the parents saying they haven't seen her in 2 years, so I guess they're saying he kidnapped her and he just holding her captive, I guess, as a sex slave or whatever it is. I don't know. But I feel like that is so ridiculous. That's so crazy. R. Kelly's clearly a sick man and he needs to get help. I feel like back in the days, if he would have got help, like this would have done, went and gone away, and all his feelings would have been, dealt with or whatever. Instead of just suppressing them and just keep dating these young little girls, who's not even a woman yet, who's a minor, who, I'm surprised none of the parents pressed charges or whatever. Maybe because he was so powerful in the music game, and who knows. But I did see, like, um, R. Kelly brother did come forward in an interview he did on YouTube. If you guys want to Google it in on YouTube, type it in on YouTube, R. Kelly brother interview or whatever. And he said the sister, who was at the time was like 16, like he raped them, and I think raped the brother and R. Kelly. So I guess they're saying so they was 8 years old, I believe they said. Yeah, they was 8 and she was 16. So that's how it all got started or whatever. How started to begin with. I mean, I feel so bad because for him, because he was only 8 years old. He was a kid and she was 16. She knew better. But they always say if you knew better, you do better. And maybe she didn't know better at the time. Maybe somebody was raping her. Who knows? Maybe this is just a family abuser. Because why would she just all of a sudden get up and say, you know what, today I'm going to rape my brothers? It's not normal. Like, somebody had to been hurting that girl for her to just do that. That's just not something you do, you know? Because I'm putting some sanitizer on my hands. They always say hurt people hurt people. So she been hurt and now she hurting them. And now I'm thinking, because she raped them as such a young kid, I mean, as such at such a young tender age of 8. Now they thinking like it's okay if an older man mess with little girls. So in a way the sister is to blame for messing up his childhood and making him, maybe like, I'm not a shrink, but I'm thinking like a part of his brain is stuck at being a teenager in that vulnerable place, being so young, and somebody older taking advantage. So that's tender age and somebody older taking advantage of you. So a part of me want to sympathize with him. I understand what he going through, but then a part of me thinking, no, that's very crazy and very perverted. You shouldn't mess with these little girls. Like I felt like all of this could have been stuff going on right now with Surviving R. Kelly. I think it's like 6 episodes they have so far, and I believe it, I'm not sure what channel, but if you guys want to Google it, Surviving R. Kelly. Now, they have that going on, everybody coming forward, everybody saying stuff, but this is just my take on the whole situation. I feel like I said before, hurt people. The sister clearly was raped and stuff from somebody in the family or whatever, for her to think like it's okay to rape her brothers. It's just not normal. So I'm just gonna pray for the kelly the Kelly family. I'm just gonna pray for them. That's what I'm gonna do. And I feel like R. Kelly should pay for like messing up those girls. Like, you don't know how many virginities he done took, because he messing with young little girls, like fresh in high school little girls. Like, that's crazy. And now he have kids. Like, do you think like this did his perverted mind like tell him to mess with his kids? Like, now it's so many questions. So it's like, oh my gosh, I pray that he never touch his own kids, because most of the time abusers, they abuse outsider kids and not their own most of the time. But like, I pray he never went that far. And like I said, back to the sister, hurt people. So I feel like somebody had to hurt that girl for her to rape her brothers at 8 years old. And I feel like a part of R. Kelly is still stuck in that tender, like his mind is still stuck in that, like, that tender age when he was so young. And a part of him thinking, okay, I might be 8 again and I'm just vulnerable, and these girls around my age, and I'm gonna date them because that's okay, and that's what you do, because that's what the sister taught him. So I blame the sister for ruining him. I blame whoever raped and touched the sister, because that had to come from somewhere. That had to come from somewhere, because she was like older. So, she went out and, had friends and all of this, and had her little boyfriend. So it's not like she was locked in the house every day and didn't have nobody else to date. And her parents were super strict. So she had to get it from her brothers. I don't believe that. I believe that somebody raped and molested that sister, and that's why she now dating, messing with her brothers and doing the same thing to them that somebody did to her. So, like, I just want to pray for all the families out there, all the little kids out there who getting abused by someone in the family or older adults and all this thing. I pray that it stops, and I pray that when y'all come forward and tell somebody that they believe you guys, because that's something tragic to go through, to being, abused and stuff. And then when you tell people, they don't believe you. So you figure you might as well just shut up and not say nothing. So I want to pray for all of you guys and pray that things get better, and that when you do tell somebody, that they do believe you. So yeah, this R. Kelly thing is just crazy. It's getting out of control. It's like every day somebody coming forward saying that he messed with them and all these things. It's just so super crazy. And I feel like even though R. Kelly was molested by the sister as a young 8 years old, and the sister is to blame, I feel like R. Kelly, I know he's like a musical genius. The man can sing his ass off. I'll give him that. He's a super, super talented, and he can sing like no other. But I don't feel like everyone should just look away and turn a blind eye and act like this is not happening, this didn't happen. I feel like he should pay in some way for messing up those young girls' life, because I'm sure he didn't date them. I'm sure it went as far as being intimate with those girls. I'm sure of it. So I pray that he does pay in some way, whether it's like going to jail for a while or something, maybe being on house arrest. I don't feel like he should get off with a slap on the wrist, because those girls are ruined. I'm sure he took plenty of their virginities, and they can't get that back. You can't get that back. So he should pay in some way, not pay money like pay off the parents, but pay as far as pay with the law. Going to jail or community service. I don't know, something, but he shouldn't just get off with a slap on the wrist. It's not fair. That's embarrassment to everyone that's in the jail house for like doing simple things like, stealing a candy from the store because you're hungry, stealing diapers for your kids because you don't have no money, and paying for that. He should pay for this because this is way bigger than that. Okay? So you guys, this is my take on R. Kelly so situation. So make sure you guys comment below and let me know like what you guys think about this whole situation, what you guys have to say, what are your thoughts. Leave it all in the comments. I'm going to read it all and I'm going to reply to everyone. So let's get the conversation started in the comments, guys. And also, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. All right, princess signing out. And as always, guys, as always, stay blessed, divas. Bye, you guys. Thank you so much for listening. Princess signing out. Bye.